Before this video gets started, this is a KH2 randomizer race played in the Fresh Faces 2 event. The rule is that all important checks such as magic and drives are worth 1 point on the tracker, and the win conditions to find the 3 proofs and the promise charm to open the final boss and finish the game. These win conditions are also worth 1 point on the tracker. Please enjoy this race.
But let's take a look at this tracker real quick, because this is it's somewhat balanced, but also somewhat unorthodox.
This tracker does not help.
There's a couple numbers on here that scare me a little bit.
It's just pick a right world. It's just like my 32 match.
That STT number just keeps growing every seed.
Yeah, it was a 5-bait last time, so I'm expecting more of the same.
Good luck, Trickums again. Oh, I'm so scared. Go.
Yo, Magnet Burst at the start.
The very
You
start,
love to
yeah.
see it.
I think Josh is one of the players that likes to get the Death Abuses out right away, so I'm assuming we're going to see Beast Castle into Agrippa potentially.
Hey.
We just got started. We've got PG Joshua doing Death Abuses, and Trickums just entered Pride Land, so you haven't missed too much.
Limit form.
Ouch. Limit form. That's actually pretty big. Any STT enjoyers?
And two
Just
torn
the setup
pages.
for the
Oh,
final.
Are we gonna see some yeeters? Some yeeters, maybe?
Eaters in the chat? Any eaters?
Using
Probably
that
one
Ragnarok
finisher.
for the fast levels.
Yeah, one finisher off of level 3, I bet. Oh my god, and it has Reflect.
Ooh.
Limit never fails. Oh, I'm feeling some stonks.
You and the rest of chat, let me tell you. Don't know where those are. I thought we were going to see an STT. I thought we were going to see an early STT.
I thought.
The early Final Force is going to be very useful here, because even if it is on a shotgun, right, we now have 3 forms and can start leveling up to level 5 with 3 checks still remaining on drives. Or are we going to get a limit level here?
Oh,
Ooh.
Ah.
look.
Oh my goodness. I have never considered this.
All right, got
Okay, got the reflect.
And just gonna stop there. Nice. And we're not. PG must. There's the final form. I'll say, does PG know something I don't? Promise charm.
Ooh.
HB2 promise charm.
And the Blizzy.
I have to imagine that PG Joshua is gonna head straight into HB2. Maybe we'll finish Twilight Town, but we'll be, like, the next new world that I think he goes into will be Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, you've heard of the Wendy's 4 for 4. Now get ready for the Twilight Town Hollow Bastion 5 for 5.
Oh my god, we know where all torn pages are.
Oh, boy.
Heaters.
They just high-fived each other,
Oh.
going across
And
the
now we're
arenas.
and now we're swapping. Trickums
Alright,
getting the
we've got
master
some TT3.
levels.
We've got some TT3. Your dreams can be memes, and there is a fire in TT3. And a thunder.
Thunder.
Okay, I would definitely be going PR now, because I'm like, there's all my magic.
That's the order of the operation. Or if I stand in the
Wisdom
corner,
form.
do I get a bad joke then in return? Is that the way that this works then? Is that the transactional nature of this?
Oh, Trickums really pushing the master levels. Oh, proof in Beast Castle. Where's our botters?
Botters!
Where's our botters?
Where's the botters?
Level 4. Trickums getting into EXP boost range for this fight. I like that play.
Yeah, you don't need the levels because of the dead levels, but it can make all of your fights go faster.
Yeah, the less you have to deal with the bulky vendors, potentially.
I wonder if Trickums
Right?
will.
My shoulder done.
Yeah. I wonder if Trickums will also
Oh.
try to follow up in Beast Castle.
Oh, he's just resetting his
Yep.
drive. Okay. I
Drive.
was like, what? Not even grabbing a chest?
Because on Trickum's perspective here, I'm not necessarily convinced that BC is the frame 1 push. Like Port Royal, we haven't even entered Space Paranoids on Trickum's perspective yet. We haven't even entered Agrippa yet on Trickum's perspective. So like, I'm not sure that the Beast Castle push is an urgent play that Trickums is gonna feel compelled to make.
Some more
Yeah,
glide.
Just being a couple. little bit extra levels, experience. Anything exciting in the minigame? Valor
Ooh,
form.
Valor.
Wow.
And that
Does Josh gonna
That-
choose to finish this minigame though? Looking like it. You can leave this minigame for the unaware. You are allowed to leave at any point, and you get to keep all the checks with you. So and now we have all 5 drive forms for PG Joshua. Probably pushing Port Royal now, trying to get those Valors in.
Yeah.
Oh, we're pushing.
wow, that
pushing
info
the
is so
mouse.
fresh. Even Ignited's writing it down.
Trickham's looking like they're pushing final up to level 6 here.
And they do have drive converter, so I wonder if we're gonna see Master up to 6 as well. We have limit
Limit
3 and
7.
limit 4. Imagine it's limit 3, 4, 5, 6, but not 7. That would be crazy.
I would take that as a spiritual win.
Here's your
Aw.
stonks.
Trickham's.
Stonks?
Go.
Stonks!
Stonks.
Oh, baby.
Get your stonks or Sag TT out. Which one do you think it's gonna be? My vote is locked in.
Should we make a poll?
If I'm PG Joshua here, and I'm pushing this mouse significantly later than Trickham's, am I staying to do the Windows fights with knowing that I have all my forms ready to level?
It would be good wisdom levels. I could definitely see that play.
Here's our joint tracker at the moment. I still think this is
Yeah,
Sag
that-
TT. Let me tell you what. I think it's going to be a bunch of paper.
The Reflago was for the morale boost before it all tanks.
And PG Joshua dipping out, not doing the windows.
Are we going to see ST2
Alright.
STT pushes? Oh, he thought
Yeah,
about
this
it.
dog.
He
No.
thought about it.
Oh, he,
Don't toy with my heart like that.
yes, the PR push.
New content from both racers now. Now, this is going to be really interesting because if PG Joshua elects to level Valor on the minute fight, so for the unaware, you can actually level Valor on the Pirates regardless of whether they're under the shadows or not. Trickham's does not yet have Valor form. So if there is something useful or necessary on Valor form, that's a double punishment for not going to BC. Because there's a proof in BC as well as potentially something on Valor. I wonder what PG Joshua... So PG Joshua has elected not to do STT yet, which I totally respect. It is one of those worlds, like, even where if it is a high number, if you're wrong, it's a big, big time commitment if your opponent doesn't go, right? If I'm PG Joshua, is there any icing on the cake that will really... Oh my god!
Limit 6!
We were so close! We were so close to limit 7, Dax! We were so close!
This counts. This
Wow.
counts.
I don't think
That
it
was like
does! I don't think that Dax would settle for anything other than limit 7.
It was what, limit 3, 4, and 6?
Yeah, 3, 4,
That
6. I
counts.
almost called it. I
That
said 3, 4, 5,
counts.
6.
That counts.
And Josh is only 2 limit levels away from getting it.
So that could be an STT
Well,
difference.
We're done.
And STT done immediately there.
Was that? Wait, hang on. Where
Wait.
did we get the Thunder? Was that on Twilight Thorn and I missed it, and we just got 2 reports on struggles?
Wait.
Thunder was Axel 1. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't recall seeing it on Twilight Thorn.
Yes, I think Twilight Thorn was guard break.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
So Josh just needs 2 limit levels. So if Josh goes to STT or Port Royal, this is gonna be tough. This is anyone's game.
Either racer could still take it.
Yeah. Because we obviously know Josh has the immediate access to the proof should he want it, but he can't possibly know that, right? Especially with the 1 on drives left. Less incentivized to now level drives because he got Valor too. Oh, and we're going to 100 Acre Wood with 3 torn pages. Okay.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Get at least the first 6.
Oh, and there's a
Here comes
report
the play.
on screens hinting a 1 LOD. So that takes LOD lower. I think we're going to see either BC or Port Royal. One of the 2, right?
Yep. There's
Yep.
There's PC.
Nice BC.
There's so many
Joshua.
variables here. Oh, wait, we're leaving.
Back.
Okay.
Nope.
Alright, Grim Reaper 1.
Alright. Alright, we're prepping Master.
Level limit
Oh, wait, we're going to
what you
limit!
wanna-
Here we
come on.
go!
Oh,
I don't think this is going to be enough for limit 6, though. Are we going to do one more? One more could do it. Not
Oh,
quite.
gotta be
Oh,
so
man. One more surely does it. So this next decision from Joshua could make or break the difference, because there are worlds that he could choose to level up something else instead.
Got the torn pages that was hinted.
Stitch, and we're done.
And Stitch.
So each one of these racers has a decision to make that could decide the race.
Alright, where does Trickums go now? Josh is going back to pages.
We have all of them.
It makes sense. You're looking at those numbers and you see the 2 and 100 acre and you have all the pages. Oh, Trickums, what we think? Oh,
Oh, wow.
The
Okay.
heat is on.
Their loadless times are identical.
Buckle up, it's getting spicy.
So if you're rooting for Josh, so right now Trickums is definitely ahead in the sense that Trickums, barring an early departure from Port Royal, which, where was the connection? It was on barrels, right?
Yes.
So barring an early departure from Port Royal, which I have to imagine is not going to happen given we're at Valor 1, is ahead. So PG Joshua's only chance is 100 Acre Wood hopefully dying early enough for Josh to go to a world where he would be incentivized to pull out Limit Form. And the only world that I can see here that immediately speaks to me on that front is STT. For you to... No, you don't even have... Yeah, you do. And I think you have to be in combat to use the limit. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man, these 100 Acre Wood checks, they're deep.
Sure.
Oh, but Josh doesn't have the hint! We got the hint for 100 Acre Wood, but that was an STT!
Yep. Yep.
I was like, sure, I didn't even... Oh, wow.
Is this a stonks difference?
This could get very close based on the next decision that Josh makes.
Help! Eat yourself!
Is this the one time you don't want it to be a yeet?
You could say even spookier than the spooky cave.
Oh my god, we have to escort the children!
Oh no.
It's still, even though I think Trickums will beat PG Joshua to this last group, if Josh makes, like, a frame 1 attempt to level Limit Form, it could still come down to domes. PG Joshua, by the way, employing a really cool strat where you can jump over the bee flag so that you don't spawn in the bees.
Just float over him.
Exactly. Beautiful escort.
Very nice. Come on, Pooh.
Oh, the
Give us
bees!
that magnet.
Josh isn't free!
Oh.
Are we gonna see eaters?
Yeeter!
Are we gonna see eaters?
We're seeing the yeeters.
Oh no!
Alright, what's Josh doing now?
What's the choice?
OC.
Okay,
OC?
this
OC.
could still be an opportunity to level Limit, although we have Wisdom
Dude,
at
I think
1!
He may choose the level wisdom here.
Wisdom and then use limit
Trickums
on
is about to get that
Cerberus.
proof.
Yeah. The Cerberus fight would be the next natural opportunity to use Limit for sure. Alright, there's the proof.
And there's the
There it
proof.
is.
So that is also a strong level advantage on Trickums.
Alright, well...
We're using Limit Form.
Okay.
Limit.
We
Okay. Don't get
He
knocked out
knows.
of it.
There
And
it
here's
is.
the proof.
Oh no! It's Jover. Maybe. I don't know where Trickums is at. I don't know how he plays.
Gets
Oh my gosh.
And Trickums is still menuing. So if Josh does not menu, they might enter final 47-34. So Josh will be right behind entering final fights. Here we go.
Yeah.
It is
I'm
not
pretty
over yet.
Yeah, Josh was doing his menus earlier.
Yeah, exactly. He already spent the time leveling. Or, I mean, menuing. So he might just
So
go.
is he gonna take? Is he gonna get levels? Levels?
No, I
he's
think we're just
zooming.
going.
Oh, he's
Oh, he's
and he's got
leveling.
more
Oh.
movement.
I got 1 level. My stats, my magic's pretty awful. I gotta bring that up. The strength keeps going up. I need the magic to go up, man. Just once, just once. Thank you. That's all I ask.
Riku in.
Riku in.
When we're
Swapping,
putting ethers
swapping
on.
ethers.
This is interesting.
Alright.
Okay.
That was so
Oh,
quick, by
look
the
at-
way. Putting all those ethers on Riku. That was so fast.
Look at that movement. Yeah, I imagine PG Joshua saw the time, saw the proof, and just said, "I gotta go."
Yeah.
Riku ethers for session spam. Yeah, I could see that.
Now I'm standing in the corner voluntarily because I have to be out of my
Glide
seat.
speed is
I'm out of my
so
seat. I
fast.
can't be sitting
Oh.
for this. This is so close.
That glide speed is so fast. The glide diff.
Just a, just one cylinder behind. Got to that really quick.
It will come down to Final Zenith's execute, and really all execution here.
Oh yeah.
There's so many fights
All
left.
execution and a smidge of the load list diff.
He finished the cylinder.
He probably did the reaction command while the last one was flying in.
No.
He spawns it.
Oh,
I did that one of my practice runs, and I was so confused.
alright, there we go.
It happens to me sometimes too, and I'm just left so confused. It's like, how did I get back here?
I think that happened to me once, but I didn't realize it. I was just like, huh, there's a health bar?
So they are
100 core
entering
fight.
this fight at like the exact same time. But
Yeah,
holy
yeah.
cow.
PG Josh might be just a little bit ahead because of that Clyde diff.
I'm not sure
Glide
that the
dip,
glide is
load
going to
dip.
matter much more anymore because our arenas are not that big, and you get max movement for armored Zeniths too.
Yeah, but just
Yeah.
getting up to these fights,
Yeah.
he's
Skipping
zoomed.
all those, like, skipping having to even, like, dodge, guard, reflect the buildings at the very beginning
Yeah,
was
absolutely.
pretty huge.
Making quick work of this fight too, both of them. Trickham's very nice. Held final through the whole thing.
I wonder if Jock is saving final for the armored one fight. We're not using it here.
Josh also has Stitch.
Ooh,
That's true. Alright, there we go. There's the
Fair.
final.
yep. I blinked and Trickham's was done with Armored Zemnis 1.
Yeah, that was the fastest.
So fast. 50:34 was the lowest time that Trickham's got through that.
Whew. And fire burning.
Oh my
Yeah.
They
goodness.
finished it at
There we go.
roughly the same time. I think PG Josh was maybe like a couple seconds behind. I can't even do a left or a right player view because they're doing the same thing.
This is insane.
You zoom so that we see half of one and half of the other, and you're like, alright, what's going on?
PG Josh retained control 2 seconds later than Trickham's did. They're essentially like 2 seconds apart right now.
It is literally just going to come down to the execution of final sentence.
I'm like,
Whoops. Trickham's having an easier time with the lasers, but PG Josh will probably get to the building soon.
Yep, going to get that early building on the right.
oh, I didn't even see that one. What the?
I think Josh will be entering the white fade out 5204 on Trickham's side.
Yeah, PG Josh lost a little bit of time there, but that was just buildings trolling.
Yeah. Nice blizzard there. Flying through with the reflex on Trickham's side.
5208 white fade
Or
out
laser.
finished.
52 what?
Oh my, 5208.
goodness.
The
4 seconds
fully loaded.
behind.
The ether
Big-
pop right there. Oh, Trickums, let's go.
oh my lord.
Oh, but that's
Oh.
that's not quite enough. But we have items, I believe. We have items. All right, popping all the items.
Yep, both.
Josh right behind there. To enter laser phase, I think.
Oh, that was clean.
Nice.
Nicely
Nice
done by
going, Sid.
Trickums. 13 seconds for John. I don't think it's possible. Reflect.
Gonna get
Don't think
trolled
it's
by the
possible.
lasers.
It's so close. Oh. Trickums wins.
Oh my
Just
god.
an incredible dome. Oh my god, 2 beautiful dome skips here.
That was so nice.
Wow.
Wow, I think
11
this-
seconds.
I
Oh,
think this was the closest
my
I've seen.
God. Whew. Holy cow.
was-
That was
Incredible.
amazing.
That was such an incredible race to watch because both of them played so skillfully. And the thing is, it could have gone the other way. PG Joshua was sitting one limit form finisher away from the proof for such a long time. Oh my god. What an incredibly close race.
That was.
Thank you all so much for watching this video that was long overdue. So, I lost. This is probably my personal favorite race. Of course, I didn't win, and of course I wanted to, but I went there and gave him all, which is what matters at the end of the day. Fresh Faces 1 and 2 are really the only tournaments I've done where I've made it into the series of 1v1 matches, and the nerves and everything just, gets to you. It was tough watching this back, because you relive the emotions and just set aside your ego entirely to sit down and watch you fail while being objective about it. I know that these can be demoralizing for people who keep experiencing losses on these competitive scenes, but it's important to have this sort of growth mindset if you really don't want to dig yourself into a hole. Like I said earlier, you give it your best, you think that you should have done something else, after seeing what you did was a mistake, don't see this as some dumb mistake. Run through a checklist of why you made the mistake in the moment, take away these moments, and even though it's really hard, put the ego away and just objectively view the VOD. I know this is all corny sounding, but it's true. It will make you a better player just clearly seeing the errors, or if the case is just unlucky since rando be rando, it's good to take these losses and move on, of course with the learning procedure. Don't let 1, 2, or however many competitive losses define you and let it dig you in hole. It's about getting back up every time you fall. I want to personally thank Robomaniac, the TOs, and everyone that made it possible to run this tournament. For all the great experiences I've had in Fresh Faces 1 and 2. It was a lot of fun, and of course for a great cause in the charity. And I want to shout out the Kingdom Hearts 2 Randomizer Discord. I hope that this race maybe inspired some people to get up there in racing, because you get some truly exciting races like these. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. Take care, everyone.